Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert, and I'm thrilled to welcome all students of Europe Hotel School to your online learning journey. We've poured so much time, so much money into perfecting the digital guest experience. But what if we've been overlooking the most critical element all along? Today, we're going to dive into how AI is set to revolutionize the true heart of our hotels, our staff.
So, here's our roadmap. First, we'll talk about a long-neglected issue, the human heartbeat of our hotels. Then we'll see how AI is stepping in as a supportive coach. After that, we'll look at the incredible new toolkit available to managers, explore how to lead with both technology and heart, and finally, we'll unpack how more data can actually make us more human.
For years, our industry has been absolutely obsessed with the guest journey. Every click, every preference, every touch point has been analyzed. But in doing so, we've often forgotten about the very people who deliver that experience, the human heartbeat of the operation.
And really, this says it all, doesn't it? A hotel is just a building. It's the people inside who give it a soul. Technology can streamline a check-in for sure, but it can't offer a warm smile or remember a guest's favorite drink. That magic comes from our people. They're the ones who create truly memorable hospitality.
And let's be honest, for as long as we can remember, two major problems have plagued our industry: sky-high turnover and crushing burnout. It's a tough cycle. We lose great people because they're exhausted, which puts more pressure on the remaining team, and that instability ultimately impacts the quality of service we can provide.
But here's the exciting part. That whole narrative is starting to flip. AI isn't just for setting room rates anymore. It's becoming this incredible supportive partner in nurturing our most valuable asset, our teams.
You know, the initial fear around AI in the workplace was all about Big Brother, this idea of a cold, digital eye watching your every move. But the reality that's emerging is the complete opposite. Instead of a spy, AI is becoming a supportive career coach that helps us find and grow talent.
So how does that actually work? Well, think about it. A manager with dozens of employees can't possibly catch every little thing, but AI can. It can spot when a top performer is starting to slow down, a huge red flag for burnout. Or it can highlight that quiet employee who never seeks attention but consistently gets rave reviews from guests. This lets managers step in with targeted support or a well-deserved reward, right when it's needed most.
So this all sounds great in theory, but let's get practical. Let's take a look at 4 platforms that are really becoming the gold standard for the modern hospitality manager.
First up, we have 15.5. This platform is pretty much making the dreaded annual performance review a thing of the past. Thank goodness, right? Instead of one big, stressful meeting a year, it creates a culture of constant, ongoing feedback. With quick weekly check-ins, the AI can actually analyze sentiment and get a real vibe check on a department. So if it senses the front desk team is overwhelmed after a big event, the manager gets a heads up. They can step in with help before that stress ever reaches a guest. It draws a direct, measurable line between a happy team and a satisfied guest.
Next up is Lattice. This one is all about growing your future leaders from within. Think of it as a personalized development engine for every single person on your team.
By analyzing performance data, Lattice can spot someone's natural talents. For instance, if a server gets amazing feedback on their wine knowledge, the system might suggest sending them for sommelier certification. We're moving away from generic, one-size-fits-all training and toward custom career paths that make people want to stay and grow.
Now, for that huge turnover problem, we have CultureAmp. This tool acts as a retention specialist, and its main job is to help you keep your best people from walking out the door.
What's amazing is that CultureAmp can actually predict who is a flight risk. By analyzing subtle shifts in feedback, it can alert a manager that a star employee might be thinking about leaving. This gives them a crucial chance to intervene. It also identifies your culture champions, the people who lift the whole team up, so you can make sure they know how valuable they are. And finally, there's TrackStar. If the others are about culture and development, TrackStar is a precision instrument for ensuring quality in the moment. TrackStar pulls together data from every angle: appraisals, goals, peer reviews, to give managers a full 360-degree view of performance. This means you know exactly who shines under pressure. You can strategically place your best people in those make-or-break guest-facing situations to ensure the best possible outcome.
All right, a quick summary of the toolkit. 15.5 is your continuous feedback loop. Lattice is your personalized development engine. CultureAmp is your retention specialist. And TrackStar is your instrument for quality control. Each one plays a critical role.
Of course, having all these powerful tools is only half the story. To make any of this work, managers need a whole new playbook, one that leads with both cutting-edge AI and genuine human heart.
And really, it comes down to two non-negotiable rules. First, you have to be transparent. You've got to explain the why, that this tech is here to support growth, not to spy. Trust is everything. And second, you have to act on the data. If the AI tells you a team is exhausted, you can't just ignore it. You have to make a change. Inaction completely undermines the whole system.
So that leads to a pretty big question, right? If AI is handling all the data analysis and tracking, what's left for the manager to do?
The answer is simple: the human stuff. The stuff that really matters. All that time that used to be spent drowning in spreadsheets is now free. It can be reinvested in one-on-one conversations, in mentoring, in connection. An AI can flag a job well done, but it can't give a high five. It frees up managers to actually lead.
And this all brings us to the final and perhaps most powerful idea. We are entering a future where technology and humanity aren't in conflict, but are working together in a kind of symbiosis.
You know, AI will make our hotels smarter and more profitable, no doubt. But I believe its most profound achievement is that it's going to make our industry more human. By automating the cold, repetitive tasks, it frees us up to focus on the one thing that can never be automated: the genuine joy of making someone feel truly cared for.
So I'll leave you with a final thought to consider. As AI continues to take the administrative weight off our shoulders, could we be on the verge of a new golden age in our industry? An age defined not by its technology, but by a return to authentic human connection.